are back by popular demand. There have been a few questions that have come our way, Misty, since we met a couple of weeks ago. So thank you for taking the time to answer voters' questions.
I am glad to be here. Thank you.
Let's start with the Orange County School of Computer Science, our new charter school that was Bernardo Yorba Middle School. When elected, what will you do with the school? Do you have plans to change it, to fire staff? There are concerns about this.
Sure. I think it's a very legitimate question. OCSCS is ours. It's our responsibility. It's my responsibility to make it the best computer science school in Orange County. I want it to be someplace that our district is proud of and that our kids and their parents are proud of. I want the staff to know that I'm committed to making sure that they have all the resources they need to pour into our kids and to teach them. There are a few things I would change. OCSCS needs and deserves a multi-purpose room, and they desperately need and deserve a fully functioning library. And so that will definitely be something that I will look into and will be able to hopefully provide to them. But beyond that, I think that's all I would change for that school. I want to work hard for those students, parents, and staff, administrators. So yeah.
Great. What about USI, our Universal Sports Institute? Do you have any plans for that?
Beyond an initial forensic analysis of that program, of the district at large, I have no plans for USI. I certainly would never shut it down in a hasty manner the way that it was brought into our district. The truth is, it could have been a really wonderful program, but it was never allowed to be fully developed before implementation. And so I think once we have real numbers, we know what the costs are and how sustainable the program is, and we know what the student population is that is actually utilizing USI, we'll be able to get a much better idea about what that program will be and how it may need to change. And so there's no plans to abruptly stop anything that is currently running in our district. It's our job to sometimes make hard decisions, and I'm not afraid to make those decisions if the time comes. But certainly we don't want any of our students or parents to feel like those programs the rug will be pulled out from beneath them. So we're here to support them and make sure they have what they need.
Great. Okay, another question. What is your position on how the district and school board follow state and federal laws? In particular, there's been a lot of talk about some transgender issues and concern about what that might mean for our district. So what are your thoughts?
Sure. There's a lot that goes into how we follow the law, ed code, laws and rules that are given to us from the federal government and our state government. And as school board members, we don't have a lot of flexibility. Otherwise, we put our district, its funding at risk. And for sports and stuff like that, if we don't follow the laws, then it makes us ineligible to participate in CIF sports, which I know for many of our students plays a tremendous role for them in their high school experience and as they're getting looked at for, potentially D1 schools for college. And so we want to give our students the ability to do that. And the way we do that is we follow the law. I think it's interesting that some people think there's wiggle room in that school board members have the opportunity to make these choices for our district. But they don't. That's what legislators do. And I think if there are individuals that want to design laws that affect students, they should go and be legislators, not school board members.
Thank you. All right, one last question. I keep hearing about voter forums that are being held and that you will not attend. You're declining these. Can you shed any light on this?
I will try. There has been one voter forum that we declined earlier in the campaign because I was unable to attend because of school. And that declining was spun into this really strange narrative that I don't want to debate, or I won't debate, or that I don't want to participate with the other candidates. And I thought we had talked about this. We did talk about it. Mm-hmm. There was a forum that was presented to the district, a nonpartisan forum that was made available to all of the candidates, and it was actually declined on our behalf by the superintendent. I wish there had been an opportunity for us to kind of talk out these things in a more public way. I certainly have made myself wildly available through meet and greets and getting out into the community. So it's been wonderful to meet so many constituents in Trustee Area 3 and to hear about your concerns and thoughts about what's happening in our district.
Thank you for joining us again. Keep sending those questions in, and please make sure to vote and get those ballots in as soon as possible. Thank you.